Hi there and welcome back. Last time we saw how to build switches, the different ways to build them. We placed signals, placed cross brands alongside the tracks with the function place objects alongside the track. We also placed some contact points and automated our little layout here, our little railway network using two trains. As you can see, I will speed it up and show it again. So here enters the station and the other one starts all alone to come back and make the second one start again and so on. That's what we saw last time. This time we will talk about landscaping. We will see how to use height maps. We will also build tunnels. We will see how to use virtual train depots, virtual connections, and last but not least, we will also talk about the spline. That's an easy way to place, let's say, bridges and so on. So let's start. So now let's start with part 1, landscaping. Sorry for my voice, I was sick last week, couldn't make any more videos. My voice turned back, not 100% what it is normally, but will be good enough for this video. So I'm switching here to this icon in the control dialog. It gives you the possibility to have the control over all the features for landscaping. You have the same one here in 2D mode. That's this one, landscaping or surface design. So let's start here. This one gives you the possibility to make an elevation with a round summit. You have here the possibility to change the brush size. Let's say I'll leave it at 10. The intensity. So you will see the difference between 30, let's say here. That's 30. Oh yeah. You see here, going back, you have here textures. Let's leave it to no motif for now. Then here you have one summit round. Here, if you put that to 80, it's speeding up way faster. It's growing way faster. So you can also dig. That's to say, I want to dig with a round summit, let's say a bottom now. You hold the control key, you left click with your mouse, and as you can see, you dig here. By showing the terrain grid, it's also easier to see the differences. Here you have another summit, a sharp one, and here make like a plateau. Let's say I do the same here, and I want now to use that function here to make a slope from here to the other summit. There you have it. There you have your slope. You can change here the size of the slope. Let's say I want it to be 3. So I'm using this here, I'm going there. Here you have your slope with 3. Seen on the other side, here, see it here, you have your slope. That's nice. That way you can lay a track on it and make your train climb up the mountains without difficulties. We have here an erosion function, so here it erodes, make all smoother, as you can see. That function here enables you, gives you the possibility to change all the thing, let's say all the terrain to a height. I want all the ground surface to be that on that height here. Here I selected it and With left click you can create pretty fast plateaus, as you can see. Now I'm going back to ground surface, control, held down, left click, and here you go to ground surface. Then you have that function here, pretty useful if you want to know what is the texture on the ground here. That is Spring Meadow 4 here. Then you have here to give some color. Well, I want a motif, I want alpine pasture on that ground here, ups, and you have it. That can also work, I'm going back to what it was, when you're making your mountain. Let's say I want 16, and the textures apply while you are building your mountain here, making it faster. So I'm in it, moving here, and as you can see it was applied. I'm going to remove here the grid to show you here. It's pretty fast. Then you have the possibility to, let's say, make a plateaus here, making it pretty fast. So here you have it. It's a little not realistic, let's say here, so I'm eroding. Can make it faster as well. Yeah, I'm eroding by digging. Well, I will remove all that. And here you have then the possibility to play with shadows, as you can see, with that tool here. That's the tool for playing with shadows. I removed it. Then you have the possibility to apply the textures. What is interesting is to have randomized scaling. That way the textures are always a little bit different, and it gives you more like an impression of a reality. So here, as you can see, I'm texturing differently. I'm now removing some shadows to show you. And as you can see, the textures don't have the same scaling everywhere, and it looks better that way. So I'm going back to what it was when I first began. No, let's say we'll make it even faster. Do you want to save layout now? I don't know. I don't want to save it now. I want to open again what it was. And there you go. So there was landscaping. There is also another tool, pretty interesting. That one here, that's, well, maybe I put it back again here, as you can see. And I want to rotate here the orientation of the textures. You can change them. That is interesting when you have some, you want to give some 3D, you can play with that. Then you have also the possibility to lock some terrain. When you lock on it, use this function. When you click, you have yellow crosses. And that protects this area from being modified, as you can see. Doing on it, here, still doing, still building, and here, let's have a look. Where the crosses were, nothing changed. To remove them, you only have to do Control. And then you can remove the crosses, and landscaping can be done again on these surfaces. So Going back to what it was. Let's say almost. Putting that away. So, here we are again. There is another cool feature with that here. If you have, let's say, I don't want to have any motif, I'm going to make here first a little round summit with a sharper one, another sharper one here. Now I'm using this to make a plateau. That's a way to make pretty realistic mountains pretty fast. But there is still a better way. But, well, let's say it's done now. You created that one, and now I want to select this area. So I'm using this cross function, this, let's say, protect function. You see all the yellow crosses here, and once that is done, just have a look. Right click here, you can copy the block, and all the block is copied, and you can replace it wherever you want it to be. So let's say I want to place it here, okay, and that's it, it's placed. You can place it everywhere. Of course, if you want, you can decrease by 25. Right click, you can also rotate, right or left, increase or decrease. Then you have also the possibility to empty what is marked and go further. So I'm going to make that back again to 0. Going up, so remove that. So almost done. Well, there we are, still back like it was. And then you have another function that is pretty interesting, pretty cool, and I'm going to show you how to use the height maps. So let's start with height maps. What you need first of all is, let's say you go to Google Maps here, you have here a landscape, that's the landscape, yeah, where I'm living. So you have to copy paste that here, the link there from Google Maps. Then I'm using, that was a pretty useful tutorial made by MXGR Voigtda Arno. He made something here, when you click here on this here, something that converts your link. So you paste your link here, and it goes directly to the same location on Tangram Height Mapper. Here you have it. That's the same location as what you have on the Google Maps. Here you can export it now. You have your photo. Now you go back to your landscape here. You use this tool to mark an area. Let's say I want to mark a huge area, so that's it. I'm going to mark the area. Let's say pretty fine. And now right click on it, load a height map, bitmap here. I'm going to search for what I downloaded. That's this one here. I want a scaling by 50%. I want to add. If you subtract it, it will be like digging. I don't want to dig, I want to add. So I'm clicking on add. And here you have the area like it is copied in this selection here. That's the landscape you have there. That's a way to have a realistic landscape pretty fast, done pretty fast and so on. Here it was cut because it was not big enough. You can still make load height map. I want to load what I downloaded here, and here I'm giving it a scaling of 25. Add to the ground level 0, and here you have another one. It's still the same but scale at 25. And as you can see, that's pretty realistic. If you want to have something realistic, that's a good way to go here on your map. There you have a mountain and it looks pretty real, like this here on the ground, on the background here. For these mountains you need to go, let's move the camera first here in this function, environment settings, and here you have horizon theme. If you have nothing, okay, you have no mountains here. Let's go back. I want to have here my horizons. You have the Alpine foothills, Black Forest, low mountains, and so on. That's up to you. Well, I take, let's say, I will take the Black Forest one. Okay, here you have your landscape. You can also here, using this tool, you can also put here your own, let's say here using the compass points. Here you can change your layout, how it is, orientate it. That's up to you. Here you can randomize sun, moon, clouds, and so on. That's pretty interesting if you want to have some wind, let's say here. So I want to have wind. You put it here and you can change all that. Well, vapor trails in the sky you will have then here, as you can see, like airplanes that are traveling in the sky. You can optimize and change all these settings. So let's go back. Now we are going to make what we wanted. That's to say, we are going to make some landscaping, prepare our terrain or layout to have some tunnels into it. So therefore I'm going to remove all of that here. I'm going to remove also this little area. So I'm in marked area, control, held down. And here I'm removing my marked area. And now we are going to start with landscaping here. What I want is a plateau here. So I'm going to, let's say, I'm going to use my tool here. That will be good. I will ask for that height here, and I'm going to make quickly, as you can see, plateau. So bring that back in background, and here I'm making my little plateau. So almost done. Here I want that to be, so that's it. That will be nice. having a look here. How is it? Well, we can make a little more here. Let's do some more. So, and I'm going to do the same on the other side, because I'm going to place here a bridge. I'm going back down. I'm going to place here a bridge. So let's say here I'm making here another one. Well, here. And once it's finished, I'm going to place a bridge. So I let you do the plateaus like you want it to be, because I want it to be big enough to have here another, let's say, another playground, another surface on which I'm going to build. There will be a town, the train, and so on. So you can keep it here as you want. Let's say I want to have here even bigger, so I'm finishing that part here. I'm almost done. Well, that's it. And here, let's say I'm going to turn back below to have here another tunnel, perhaps. And here I'm going to prepare something to have a tunnel. Well, that's it. Okay. Let's have a look. Okay, here it will be open. Let's say here I want it to be open. There will be a bridge going from one side to the other one. So I'm going to place here my height map. We made the two plateaus. Now let's put here a height map. So I'm going to mark an area. Let's say this one here. Marked. Can even mark a little more if I want. And mark this area here. Right click. I load a height map. I'm going to change it to the one I downloaded by 75%. Why not? Overwrite, that means, have a look here, it will take the ground level and also on. I don't want to overwrite it. I want to add. If you want, you can also subtract. That will be the other side down. Have a look. I'm going to subtract now. That will be like digging. If you want to make a canyon or something like this, why not? But that's not what I'm wanting. So let's go back. I want to add. So here I'm looking for my height map. I want to add it here, scaling by 75, looks fine, looks okay. What if you don't want it to be in this direction? Well, go back here. Therefore you go here. Let's have a minute here. Where is it? Here, downloads, height map. I'm going to open it with GIMP. Why not? So it's opened. I want to rotate. So here, rotation. by 90 will be good enough. I'm doing a rotation. As you can see here, it changed a little. That was not big enough, so here, so I rotated it. Now you can copy, save it. I'm doing so. Hubs, right click, height map here and there, add. So that's how I wanted it to be. It changed. Well, that's the other side. I don't want it to be at 90, I want it to be at, let's say, 270. So here, rotation, transform, rotation. We made already 90, 180 now. That's it. Saving. So here I'm going back again. Right click, load height map. It's okay, adding. There you have it. Now I have it like I wanted it to be. That's nice. So now it's time to apply some textures that may look way better after that. So for that, you first have to remove here the marked area, otherwise it won't apply. Have a look here. Nothing applies. Because it's marked, it's locked. So therefore switch to this mode here, this icon. Hold the control key down and go over it. With the mouse and the left button held down. So here I'm almost done. Having a look there. Looks fine. That's okay. Here you have some. Well, it's okay. Now let's apply some textures. I would say here, Alpine pasture, rocky. Oh yeah, I'm still in the marking mode. I'm going here in this mode here, and you can apply textures. I'm applying them here on the tops, here a little, here, not everywhere. Oh yeah, I forgot something. Here, don't make here scale 100%. I'm showing you why. Here I'm removing here the shadows. Have a look here. If you apply at 100%, it always looks the same. The best way for the texture is to have them here set on random. Randomize scaling, and when you apply then the texture, the scaling is different on every tile you put, and it looks quite better, as you can see here, compared to that here. difference is huge. That's here randomized, that's not randomized. Going closer, and here I'm going closer. You see the difference? It looks more in 3D here. So let's do it again with randomized textures, the scaling here, and I'm putting it here, as I said, not everywhere, but on all the tops here. I can put it a little here. Let's go around there. And here, okay. So then we are going to apply other textures, but not that big. Again, still randomized. Also a little. Okay, that's done. Now let's put some forest ground here. As you can see, not everywhere. It's okay here. Let's put some here. Okay, and now we need some hills. Here. Where it's steep. That's the best way to use them on steep areas. I would say here. Put it some here. It's almost okay. Let's say a little here. And on this side here, well, we won't see a lot of this side, but it's okay. Let's put some as well. Okay, now that is almost finished yet. It's not finished yet because we need to remove here the shadows. I don't like that. Can be interesting to have some, but not that much. So I'm removing it. So you see only the textures, and then what we still need to do is put some rocks, some props, I would say. So some trees, some rocks to make it more three-dimensional. So here, moving here, all that. All these shadows here, as you can see, the textures applied everywhere. Remove all these shadows. Oops. Here as well. So I'm going here. So almost finished. Here removing all the shadows. So that's it. Time to play some props. So what we need here is some rocks here to make it look realistic. Therefore you need to go here in landscape elements and you want terra, hills, and let's take this one here. So I'm taking this one, placing it here, placing another one and another one and another one. That's okay. You will tell me, okay, that looks weird. It's every time the same one. That's not true. Have a look here. Hold the control key down. I'm zooming it. There you have it. And now I'm going to move it. Holding the shift key. Holding shift and control key to have both. And changing orientation. Oh, yes. That's why it's not doing like I want it to be done. That must be in the air here, and I'm moving it with a shift key again, hold down the control key. I'm too close to it. That's not easy that way. So I will put it here on the side. Let's rotate it a little more, and here I'll put it here. Well, the other ones are boring me, putting them on the other side. So here, and now I have all this terrain free, can do what I want. So I'm rotating it, shift control, shift only, that's it. Taking another one, this one here, we'll zoom a little, holding down the control key. Now shift and control to change height, only the shift to replace here, shift control here, shift only. Yes, that's not here. I will take it down, up here, and by the side. Rotate that thing. That's not in the good orientation for me. Looks can't go closer because here you have on the other side the block. Here I'm putting it here. That's okay. Can I zoom a little more? And now go down. So need this one. I'm going to rotate it, scale it up, holding the control key, both control and shift, only shift, moving it here. Only the shift key. I can't put it there because you have the other one and it ups. Here you have the other stone, so it's colliding. Oh yes, I see why I have here this function is interesting, but I don't want that. Snaps. I don't want to snap it with other things. You won't have this problem since it's not turned on your side. It was turned on here on my computer. So here almost it. We'll remove this one a little more up, rotate it, now down, that's fine. What can we do? Maybe put this one a little more here, go up. That's fine. Here we need some, so we will take 2 more. One here, another one there, maybe a third one. Here, I'm zooming with the control key, helps. Zooming out, turning it, go down, only the shift key, go down, shift key. Here, that's okay. I want this one. I will keep it at this size, rotating it, taking this one, changing orientation, holding control, only shift now, holding the control key to zoom, control and shift to go down, shift to move. Here you have some blocks, that's nice. Now we can put some here as well, so let's take another one. I'm always taking the same one, because the less different props you use, the better it is also for rendering. Your machine won't have to work that much, so it's always useful to take the same one, to rotate, to change orientation. It only has to be rendered once and then it's done. Even if there are 2, 3 or 4 props, as long as it's the same one, you don't have to change anything. So here, put some stone, can be okay. Now we need to put some trees. Here we could put another one, making this pretty. Yes, let's increase it a little. Control, rotating it, holding the shift down, shift with control, shift. That's it. I'm leaving it so because here I'm going to make the train go through. Maybe looks nice, could be interesting. So here, little tunnel to go here through, and we will make here a little bridge. So now let's put some trees, flora, conifers. What could we take here? Yes, the 6 looks fine. Let's put the 6. Here you have the possibility with this tool to ask your EEP to change the scaling randomly. So let's say I want to have it not that big. Here, scaled at 50% less or 50% more, 25 less and 50 more here. Orientation can be changed, and that's it. Okay. Now you have selected your conifer here, and you can place it. And as you can see, they are all randomly. Have a look here. The size, the orientation, everything changes. And as we use only one, wait a minute, I'm going to take all these, control, I don't want to have these here, so that's this bunch here. Going to select group selection, they are all selected as you can see, and delete, that's it. So as you can see here, they are all different, they don't have the same size, nor the same orientation. That way you can use 100 times the same tree, as long as it's not turned the same way, it looks different. Don't put too much, that's okay. Then you have another way to put some trees if you want. I'm going to show you with the scatter tool. So here, let's put some. And now we are going to use the scatter tool to put some here backwards. Going to show you. Therefore you have to go in 2D mode, and here you need to go to assemble, scatter tool, draw here an area, so I'm going to draw this one here. That's okay. So right click in it, here I have minimum distance between trees, let's say 10. Scaling is okay. I want 50, no more, that's good. Okay, that means here in this area you will have a maximum of 50 if it's possible with the values you entered. You choose here the tree you want, you click on it, and they're placed. You need to be sure. Oh, there will be a problem. Here, have a look. Going back here, placing them on the ground, and they are placed. Make sure it was here on the ground level, otherwise it won't appear like it should. So I'm having a look on the trees. They were placed randomly with a random orientation and also random size and scaling, so that's okay. But I don't like that much the scatter tool. That's useful for huge places. I prefer putting my trees on my own. It looks quite easier to say, okay, here I want one, here I don't want one, and you can select and change where the trees are placed. I like it more. So what now? Having a look, maybe here some other things. Going to place another. Wait a minute. Yes, it was this one. We'll place another one here and a third one here. Changing rotation, holding control, shift control, that's okay. Well, here I don't want to match the ground, I want it to be placed freely. Otherwise it will always be in the middle. Have a look. Match the ground, changing it, it pops up. It will pop up. Here I don't want that to be activated. I want to be able to remove and place it like I want it. Here the same one, making some rotation, making some zoom, holding the control key down. Here I'm going to control shift, shift only, control shift. Well, here move it only with the shift, control shift and shift. No, here by the side. That's fine. Now we can place here some other props. Let's say some stones. Therefore you can go here in stones. You have different kind of stones, as you can see. I will take this one here. Looks fine. I want it to be scaled. Can be even more. That's okay. Orientation will be changed randomly. That's nice. I'm placing them. As you can see they are not big enough, so you can change the random size and you will say, okay, I want it to be at least 3 times and 5 times. Okay. And now I'm placing them here. Between the big ones. We'll place some here. They're placed randomly. Now I'm going to choose another one. No, let's put here a stone with that's one I used. Yes, this one. That's okay. Keeping the same scale. Having a look. Is it? It's a bigger one. Place some here as well. Well, that's done. We're okay with this. Could make more things, but that's pretty enough. Remember, I'm doing a tutorial. Don't need to take that much time. Now we are going to place here a bridge. That will be part 2, or maybe before placing a bridge, let's build a tunnel. Yes, we are going to build a tunnel here. But here we are going to change some colors. It doesn't work. So here I'm wanting hills. That's fine. I'm going to make it, let's say, that's okay. Should be okay. Up. So coloring here. Upsala. There we go. So here you have it. Now I'm going to remove shadows. Not everywhere, but most of them. So that's almost done. It's okay. Now let's make some erosion above it. Oh, I'm still with the colors. I'm going to change that. Making it back, taking it back, and here I don't want to have any colors, so no motif. Still wanting erosion, and there we go. Don't want that everywhere, but on certain places that's okay. Here I need to change here the lightings, bring it back to normal. So that's almost it. Now we can go here for the other one as well, but you can make it, you can do it later on. Having a look here, it looks fine. Let's start with the tunnel here on the other side. That's the first thing we are going to build here, a tunnel going through this mountain, and it will enable the trains to go inside it, go into a virtual depot for one, and the other one will be an exit. So let's build here a tunnel. So now let's start with our tunnel. So what we need is to switch to landscaping mode here and show terrain grid. That enables me to see how the polygons are set and how I can, where I can make the breakthrough like it should be. Now let's choose tunnels. Yes, this one. Putting it here, rotating it by 90, and above the ground by, let's say, 30, maybe more. Let's have a look. No, 30 is okay. As you can see here, it's okay. Yes. So now here we need to have a breakthrough. So here we need to go on no motif, otherwise it will paste one of these textures. I don't want that. Now I'm going to paste, and here in accessories you have tunnel breakthrough. So I'm going here, accessories, tunnel breakthrough. That's what you need. Brush size, it's okay. Shown terrain grid, it's okay. Here you have to know that will disappear always the middle of the three here. So here I want to put some space. Having a look here, now I'm moving my tunnel portal, so that one here. Okay, I don't want to keep that on the ground, so that's okay. That's where I want to place it. Gonna move it here on the side, little further through. That's fine. Now let's work here on the edges. Therefore you go into landscaping mode, erosion, and here with a little piece I'm going to erode all these here a little to make it not that dense. So here, 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 here. So here, going down, here, same, no, down, don't want to go up, that's okay. Here I'm going up a little, erosion. Well, when it's green, it's because I'm going to hit the control key and it makes it reverse. So here that's almost okay. Here you see there is a problem. You can see the grass through it, so control, and that's it. No, down. Nice. That's done. You made the tunnel breakthrough. You put the portal into it. That's closed. That's nice. Now what you need is to put here another spline, railway, tunnels. This one can place it here, and now let's move it with a shift key, waiting for, here you see the link, and you left it, there you have it. So now we placed our portal. We are going to place another tunnel inside it. So here you go to tracks here, railways, tunnels, and you choose this one here. Oops, I'm going to place it here. Okay, taking this one. We already placed one, so we can place the second one. So that will be this. I'm going to change here. In 2D mode it will be easier. So let's put it there. I hit the key here, so you have it there. I hit the shift key. Let's place a third one here after it. Double clicking, there you have it. And let's give it, let's make a curve so you won't see it anymore. Oops. So that's fine. Now we need to place the tracks, because as you can see here, you have your tunnel but you don't have rails. So place rails is pretty easy. You only have to select one here. You want to place the rails you used, that's to say this one here with the concrete sleepers. Choose this one, go here and place it here. That's fine. And here you have this direction at 0, distance to left, distance to the top. That will be 0. You place it. Now you can ask, okay, I want to place it as well. Besides, for 50, that's this one here. Oh no, I didn't hit the right button. So that one here, 4.5. Okay, now let's go here. The same one, I want to have it at 4.5, but also need to have it at 0. We didn't put it here, so at 0, that means it will be placed here. Now we need to make this one as well at 0. Place that one, and now I'm going to place the other one by 4.5. That's it. So here you have your tracks. This one isn't blue. Let's move it a little. Doesn't want. Okay, that is blue because it's connected, but here you don't have any connection. That means here you have a track, there you don't have one. So let's place tracks here as well. So that one I want to be by minus 4.5. No, it is 4.5. So go back, choose this one here by 4.5. I want to go on the other side. Now it's blue, and here you have this one here. It's pretty fine. All is blue. Here it's not blue at all. So here we may also ask to make a connection, but we don't need it for now. That's nice. So here you have the whole portal. I'm going to lock it as well, so I'm sure I only take here the tracks. Here you have a track, here you have nothing, so you need to place a track here. So here, let's go back here and place a track as well on that. I want to select that one. So that's the one where you have a track. I want to go on the other side with another track as well. Oh no, it will be minus. Here you have another track. Should be okay. That means you have a track here, you have a track there. Direction is not the one we want, so we can switch the direction here. I didn't want to make that, but let's make it back again here. That's it. And I want to swap beginning and end. And here, that's a good direction. Here, that's the wrong one. So let's swap here as well. Here also. That's it. And here you have it. It's the good direction. Let's have a look here. You have the tracks laid. That's okay. Now, what are we going to do? Wait a minute. Having a look here. Well, it's okay. No problem. Now, we are going to connect it. Here, we are choosing that here. That track here, going to make it a two-way switch. But you can't, as you can see, you can change it because you have here a little contact point. Just move it, because contact points on tracks don't enable you to remove or to change them. Convert to a two-way switch. Can put my contact point back in place. That's nice. Here I have my lattern who is turning around because there is one connection lacking. That one we will place on the other side. That's to say here minus 180 to that, and you go on the other side. Here we do the same. It will be minus 190 minus 250 to 10. Let's turn this around. You only have to add 180 to the result here, and you can switch them to the other side. It's easy. Here as well. This must on the other side. Maybe a last one. Should be good enough. That's it. Now we are going to place here another track. So we need here to place a track. I'm going to the modus, will be easier. Here I have it. I need this one here. I'm going double click. And here you have the track. Let's duplicate it one more time. That's fine. And now let's try to connect here. So we have here a track. We will go put here a track. Wait a minute. No, it's not the good direction. I'm going to turn it twice. Having a look if I'm connected well. No, it's not the case, as you can see. So here, hitting the shift. Oh yeah, it's because it's not the good direction. Well, it connected automatically. So let's take this one, it's not a problem. That's connected. We only need now to duplicate. Let's say we duplicate it by 4.5. It's a turnaround. No, that's not the direction we want. So swap beginning and end. It's okay. Here you have that, and it doesn't turn blue. Will be worked around later on. Now let's put here to ends, Control G. I choose this end and this one, and the connection is done. Here you see there is a problem. Oh yes, It's because it's a two-way. No, it's not a two-way switch. Why won't it just fix? We'll have a look. That's okay. That's nice. Looks nice. Maybe there is too much. Removing this one. I'm going to put back again. Wait here. Unlock all objects. It's unlocked. Okay. It was too much. So I guess here will be the same. Okay, have a look. Let's now have a look with the train on it if it works. So here I'm going to tell that here to turn. It's okay. It's on turn, and here I want to place a train. I'm going to place that one here. Okay, go away here, and here I'm going to I'm going forwards. I'm having a look if it goes all the way up. If not, that means there are some tracks lacking. So here you can see there is a track lacking, a connection lacking. So here let's have a look. Here you have something lacking. Control G, that to that. Now it's blue, should be okay. That's a way to see it. Another one, and it will go out here. So that's for now, that's nice. We can remove our test train. So it will go this way in and this way out. I'm going to select here the tracks I want to copy. So with this selection here, I'm going to select the tracks. Oh no, I'm going to select it by hand. That's fine. So here I'm going to copy it 4.5. There you have it. Now we're going to put it straight ahead. So here I need this one. Oh, wait a minute. That's fine. I kept the same. Okay, I'm taking this one. And here I can join the two back again here. Let's turn that here, that one here, in a two-way switch. So yeah, two-way switch, that's fine. Control G, and there you have it. Here you have the different switches. You can here change the latern orientation. If you don't want it to be placed here, if you don't want the latern to be placed here, you can move it and place it on the other side. So here that's okay, that's fine, but here maybe it's not the best place. So you can take that here, right click, properties, and I want the latern to switch on the other side. So here I want it to be on the right side, and there you have it, on the right side, no longer in the middle. So that's fine. Here it's okay. There you have it. So this connection is done. So now that it's done, we are going to place here another one, another tunnel. So let's say here, looks fine. First we need to remove and make a breakthrough. So let's say we are going to use here the breakthrough here. Should be okay. So here you have it. Now we will place a tunnel. Let's have a look. Track splines. We have different tunnels here. That's 1, 2. That one looks fine. Yes, should be okay. So place it here, rotate it. That will be inside of it. That's okay. So I'm moving all that thing here, and now I'm going first of all to look for a tunnel. Drag objects, that one or that one. That one looks fine. Taking that one. Perhaps placing it here, rotating it. It's fine, and putting it inside. Well, as you see, two pieces were enough. Well, let's go back. So here, let's go back and make only 2. We need that one, so we are going to place it here. Looks fine. Turning it by 90. So here we have it. That's the first one. We will place it here. That's fine. And here we can now have a look. That's fine. That's okay. And we are going to remove here. Make a breakthrough. So 1, 2. Hard to see where I'm going to make this breakthrough. Going to remove that. Okay. Going back here. And last one here. That's okay. So now moving it back again into it. That's fine. Can place it a little more. So that's it. It goes through. Oh, why did it make one here? I don't want it that. Here, that's okay. So going to place that here. Holding the shift key. It's placed and it's done. Pretty fast, as you can see. Looks almost okay. Need to place it more into it. And that's done. That's okay. Now what we need is having a look here. Well, we could place it still a little more. Well, good so. And now we are going to put here another track railway tunnel. That's the one we need. We can place it here. And we will move it to be linked. Well, you don't see a lot, that's the problem going into it. So here you have the tunnel. Let's take that, and here you see the link. Don't see it anymore. Here you see it. Up. There you have it. I want another one. I double click here. That's the track. Don't forget that. That's easy done. Double clicking. And what we are going to do is to make it. Do we make it go through? We could. That means comes from here, goes there. Okay, we are turning it a little around. Here, bending it will be good enough, and we will think about it. So now we placed here another tunnel, made it have a curve, but as you can see here, it's not the same rails that we use normally. So what we are going to do is replace them. How? You only have to go to tracks, choose your rail, that one here, unclick, right click here and replace with. There you have it. Here you have one rail. We will put here, replace one. That's it. That's done. And now let's make it easy. It's going its way up. Well, let's make it with an endless track. I'm going here, move a little, turn it, and here we are going to say okay, it will go through. Here it will go through. Another one we will make it what we can do also is adapt. That's another thing to do, so I'm taking that away. You only want here a little ridge. You have here one. You can say here you want a little one. So having a look, do we make here another bridge? Another tunnel, I mean. No, that's not the good ones. Here. Do I take another tunnel? Maybe two of them. Let's put two of them here. First one, going back, turning it a little, putting it inside. Here it will go out, and I will put another one there. So I'm going to see here it's out. I'm going to remove here as usual the things. Going in 2D mode. Here I see my first one. I need a second one like that. So I'm going to duplicate here to see the track. It will go there and there. So that's okay. That one here, I will remove it. And now I'm going to look. Here you have it again. Put it there. Turn it back in 2D mode. There you have it. Moving it again. So that's it. That's okay. Now you have that going out. Having a look. Is it long enough? Yes, it is. Here we can remove the textures. So let's go for it. Don't break through. Well, here there is a problem. You will need to make some changes. Yes. So I'm going back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I will. Oh, went too far. So I'm going to do this by making here some erosion, and here as well. Let's make some erosion here. So here you see it's going through. That's nice. That's fine here as well. I need to make it plain, so for that you can use that one here. You want it to have that height, so it's applied. As you can see, that's done here as well. But the problem is it also changes that, so no. We'll make some erosion here, and on the other side, having a look. Here I need to make some changes. Therefore, we had here some, let's see what we had. Spring middle. So I'm going to put it back here. Put some spring middle again, and here I'm going to remove. Maybe first try here with erosion. Control to make it the other way here as well. Working here with erosion, as you can see. That's okay. Here I can go down. That's it. Okay. Almost done. Here you have a little issue. So Control to make it go the other way up. Having a look on the other side. That's nice, that's fine. Okay, and here the same. Playing with erosion, so no. Control to make the other way up. Here as well. We'll remove this, and here as well. Control. No, the other way down. And here you have that one here. We will change and here as well. So that you won't see anymore since there is a lag, something in there, so you can change that if you want. Maybe add some erosion here. There it looks okay. Here you see the other side. Here you can remove that here. So here, what are we going to do now? It's to change here our endless track. Move that one. We'll remove here and Control G. Oh yes, made it the wrong way. Control G first that one to keep that track and not the inner track here. Duplicate it. So that's it. Go through. Your train can go here and go his way down until we reach there. There will be a bridge. So let's build a bridge. Going to change, well, make it bigger, will be more effective. So here you are. So here we are going to place our bridge. The bridge will be that one. You will find it in track, splines, air water, bridges, and I choose this first one. Second one is nice as well. Prefer the first one. Take this one, place a bridge here, and as you see, it's way too high. I'm going to make that lower. Therefore, I need to go to the landscaping mode and again here go down. Well, here you can see it should be way lower. So let's put here let's have control that one, and we want all to be that height here. That's okay. I'm going to remove these here. That's easy. They're removed, as you can see. So here, let's have a look. If we place it that high, could be a little higher, but that's not a problem. Let's keep it like it is there. And here we do the same on the other side. That's to say, keeping this high, and here I'm going to make it not that high. Here keep it at 7. And what we are going to do is here have a slope. So that's distance, and it will go here. So let's here build a slope from there to there. It will be, let's say, here a slope. I would like to go there as well and make here another tunnel. So I will need a slope here and there. So taking some places and making some space here, it's okay. And here I'm going to build a slope. That's okay here. So the slope is easy. You know where you want to go. Take the slope here. Size 3 will be okay. Maybe 4. Let's say 5. So here I want to go into the mountain here, and it has to go here. So here I have my slope. It's going up until there, and here I want the same from there. No, wait a minute. Going back. I'm wanting it from here to there. But I'm going to make it way more large. Yes, I'm going to make it way larger. Let's say I want a brush size from 16, and I want to go from here to here. That's fine. And I want the same to go from there until here. Here you have your slope. That's fine. Here you can change something. So let's say I make some erosion here. Make it a bigger size. So that's fine. I have erosion. I have my slope here. The train can go until there. That's not a problem. And then we are going to change landscaping, but that's first idea. That will be straight. Let's say straight here, from here to here, and then it will go and turn. And we can say it will turn from here to here. So that's it. Made our slopes. We can now play with the bridge. So here you have the bridge. I'm going to turn the bridge. I want that to be like it should. Okay, you can place it almost like it should be. Have a look. That's okay. That's fine. I want here structure on beginning and end. Here you have them. So it looks way more realistic. That's one thing. I'm going to place it more, holding the shift key here, and rotate that a little, because that's not 100% the direction I'm going to take. So here, move that a little. So here you have your bridge. You can change some things. So let's say here we are going to remove brush size 3. That's fine. I want that height. So that's okay. So here you have your bridge, that's fine, but as you see there are no tracks on it. Therefore we go to 2D mode and we are looking for our bridge. It's that one here. Here you have the bridge. Well, what we need now? We need to go to the track style. We were with these. Okay. So we select this track style. That's okay. Now we select this spline here. That is an auxiliary track. So this one. And I want to replace it by this one. And it will be distance to the left, the half of it to 25, because I want 2 directions, 225. Distance to the top, it's okay, and that will be set. And now I want again that one. Wait a minute, no, that's the wrong direction. You see it here, the spline is showing you the direction. That will be this one. So here that will be turnaround. That's fine. And again here that will be without turnaround. Minus 225. And here you have your second track. That means here they are in the good direction. If I'm going here, you see it, that's fine. Okay. Now having a look. Now you have 2 tracks on it. But as you can see through. We need to put here something to change that fact. That's not a problem. So we are going back to that one. You select middle, and here somewhere we should have ballast bed. Yes, that one looks fine. We are placing it here one time at 0.02. That's okay. Here, and one time here at 0.02 on the other way. Here you have it, having a look. So you can see through. That's fine. It's there. Now let's take the track here and go up until there. So there we go. We will take the track here and oops, we will start here an endless track. Here we will go through the mountain because it won't work otherwise. It will be too straight. So here we want another track. Tracks. Where is the one we are using? Here, this one. Placing it there. Here it's done. Now we can here start and end this track. We go through. So it will go through here. That's the one I want to change here. So let's select the 3 of them. Taking the 3 tracks. Right click. Match surface to track. Okay. And there you go. It made here. It breaks through. That's it. And now what I'm going to do is to move it until it goes there. I want to and here it's time to make some changes. We take a rotator. Okay. properties. I want a rotator with length 60, angle I'm going to minus 15, and let's say minus 2. That's almost okay, but gonna turn it into minus 5. I'm not going to go that straight away. Let's say even. In 5, the other direction. Let's slowly here, that one, properties. I don't want the slope here. Keep it like it is. Okay. Angle, I'm going to give it a 15. And I'm going to raise it up a little. So let's say here, raise by pitch 1 should be okay. Yes. And now another one here. Going to give it a turn on the other direction, minus 15. Okay. That's too much. Minus 5. Looks fine. Here, and now I'm going to give here we have to rotate more, as you can see. So let's give it here a minus 10. That's fine. Remove that. Here and that one we can ask him to close. Control G, that and that one together. That's it. That looks okay. That looks okay. Now, is the ground matching all the track? Not sure. That's why we are going to click all of these to select it. Wait a minute. Here I'm going to select all that. Well, maybe from here until there, and I want to match surface. That one isn't meant to be there, will be removed. Yes, you have it here. Let's remove that one. Don't need that one. And now all is matching. What we are going to do here is matching height as well. So here I want to select that one, and I'm going to fill in that here. So that's fine. Let's fill a little here. And now we can make some use of erosion to make it even smoother. So that's okay. Having a look here, as you can see, we can make it slow. We will use it to make it to go down here. Oops. That's fine. Here we need to go make it also better. make some changes here. That's okay. Make it not that deep. So here, that's almost done. Here you have your train, it will go there. Here we can also smoothen the edges here. Here we will put some things on it, and here what we need is to select the track, and here I want to match elevation to surface. That's okay, that's fine. Here you can change some colors, but it will be done later on. That's okay. And here maybe make it match. Erosion, brush size 10. That's okay. That's it. So now time to make the other track here, and it's going to make a tunnel on the other side. So let's build another tunnel here. I guess we will stop with landscaping, and I will explain next time how we are doing the connections and so on, because it will be too long otherwise. Let's start here, and we will make a tunnel right into here. So I need to have a tunnel, taking off the tracks. This time I'm going to take, wait a minute, first of all I need sidetrack, tunnel, which one, this one or this one? Well, taking this one. As you can see, it went on the top. That's because matching to height was selected. I don't want that, but not a problem. Now it's going through. That's fine. Let's move here and remove, I would say, and make a breakthrough. So here having a look, taking that away, we still need one, as you can see. Breakthrough. Oops, is it enough? Looks like here above it's okay. Can go a little more inside of it. That's fine. That's okay. Here you have it. And that tunnel is going to be linked to that part here. So let's say I'm going to have here that one linked to that one. Control G. I'm doing my, wait a minute, here I'm going to add, oops, went the other way, looks like it went the other way, yes. Oops, here. Now let's have a look. It's pretty long. May give it a little curvature, and here Control G, and I will make a connection from this one to that one here. That's done. And here, have a look why it's not blue. So here, that's okay. We will make it appear then, and here should be okay. Having a look. Remove it. Why? Oh, I see it. I have a virtual connection here. We'll replace that. So let's see here and remove. So I'm going to make that link together. Perhaps going back here to my spline. That one, I want a turnaround to 25. It will be, where is my style? Here, apps. That one. So I want that one. Going to select it again here. Turn around with that one. Apps. There you have it. And now let's connect it. Control G. Oh, that not it. That one. Control G here. Want one connected. What I need here is a shutter bed. So I'm going back here again. Should be connected. Don't know why it's not. Wait a minute. Well, now it's connected. That one is yellow. It's sure it's okay. I need a shutter bed. So therefore, going back to that one, I want other. So here, balast or B, I don't know. B is nice, I guess. So taking it here, selecting that one, balast B, okay, I want turn around, no use, putting it there. Ah, that's the one you see in yellow, but that won't interfere with anything. It's okay now. Having a look. Where is my other shutter bed? Wait a minute. Going back here. Maybe at 20. Having a look here. At 20, how does it look like? Better. Okay, let's put it at 20 and add it also there. So that's it. That's okay. Now we need to select the tracks here again, unzooming it, going here and selecting the tracks. So here they are selected almost. Doesn't want to, or what? What is the problem? Oh yes, I'm not in the right one. Here, selecting the tracks, going faster. Here, oops, now they are selected. Control, match. Okay, go back. There you have the tracks. Going down here, you see it's still not cleared. I didn't took that one with me. So that's done. Here you have it. It matches. Then we will work on here some things. That's not a problem. But yes, that's almost okay. Here you have it. Let's work now on the surface here. Helps erosion, big one. Take it back, and here I go. I'm going here. Also, that's okay. Now we're going to free space again here. Last one here. So that's it. They are freed, as you can see. Here a little need to be worked on. So erosion will make it brush size 2. And on the other side here as well. Can also move a little up. That's it. So here you have your train. Let's have a look here at these here. As said earlier, we are not going to see the virtual train depots. We are not going to see the virtual links today because it will take too much time, and the tutorial is already pretty long. We will talk about this next time, and we will see other cool features. I'm going to show you how you can modulate bridges by changing them like splines. So anyway, stay tuned. That's the next time we are going to see all the things we missed today. Have a nice day and see you. Bye.